Hi, good morning all, and welcome to your weekly guidance here, the weekly reports. It might resonate with a few of you, others it don't, but just take what does. So anyway, and I will just say, please subscribe to the channel. Please share with your friends as well. I am doing a little thing at the moment. When I get to 500 subscribers, I will be doing a free reading for the subscribers. I'll be picking somebody at random for a 30-minute reading with that. So just a little bit giving back here. I hope you're all nearly ready for Christmas as well. So I know it's kind of hustle and bustle, isn't it, with everybody at the moment. But anyway, let's have a look what's going on with you this week here. So interesting. Temperance. So it kind of interesting here with the temperance card that's coming out. So we perhaps can't see clearly here. Look, I'm struggling to get my words out here. So some of you kind of must be a little bit frustrated. So this week we might be a little bit frustrated coming up to Christmas. Some people like Christmas, some people don't. Some people think it's a load of rubbish and etc. They don't like everything what goes with it, do they? You know what I mean? Especially the cost and everything. But there's just something the temperance here where I feel with this, when we get Christmas out of the way, we're going to be changing things around here within our life. So big changes in the new year. It's kind of, I feel with this on this temperance card, obviously this on here, they're dipping their toe in the water. So I feel some of you will be dipping your toe in the water around you to see where you're going with your life, to make some major changes. Even this could be to do with relationships here, where we've really had enough. So we're perhaps getting Christmas out of the way to make major changes within love, relationships going forward. But the second card that's come out here is a star card. So, you know, which is a beautiful card. Obviously in tarot terms, it's hope everything turns out. Hopefully it will get better, kind of that energy. But I want to say, grant yourself 3 wishes. Be careful for what you wish for, because it's coming. There's some major changes, you know, with a lot of you out there. But guess what? Them changes will only happen if you stand in your power to make them happen. But the first card that's coming out, it's kind of emotions. You know, everything will be coming up. You're being drained with your emotions. Okay, so somebody has been kind of pulling at you, or, you know, draining the bloody life out of you, and we can't keep going on. So there is them changes coming. But that star card is showing me that the changes you make, even if it is a breakup or a split, going in a new direction, guess what? It will be tough to start off with, but when you get your foundations, yes, it's going to be good. So I do see there is going to be some clarity within this situation. It's interesting because I have got the justice card with the third card as well that's coming out here. So it's kind of, look, I know we're building up to Christmas and we kind of get in there. But I feel some of you this week are reminiscing of your past, of, am I making the right decisions? Is it going to be right? Am I doing the right thing? Some of you most probably wanted to change things 3 or 4 months ago, or even in the summer, and we didn't. Some of you, again, would have wanted to change in January, you know, the beginning of the year, but you didn't. And it's kind of been that residual energy stuck and not going forward, and we're building and building. So I kind of feel that the people that will be brave enough and strong enough, they're going to go in this new direction. There is that new pathway there. There is definitely legalities with the justice card that's being shown here in the new year for some of you as well. You know, but again, it's building the foundations, the strength, you know, to go forward. It's kind of, you know, with you. I'm seeing the devil card. I haven't even pulled the devil card. So there's some devilish energies around a few of you who are listening to this, and it's like addictions, like we want to try and be this, be that, and whatever, but we're not being that for other people. But sometimes we have to put you know, matters into our own hands. We have to focus on our own emotions, where we're going. So look, I kind of do feel there's going to be quite a few emotions with a few of you this week. There's going to be maybe, am I doing the right thing? I'm questioning. Thank you, Spirit. We're questioning things here. But again, what's most important and what you've got to look at in all of this, the first card, temperance, emotions, about you, looking after you, what is right for you, what isn't right for you, what is triggering your emotions, what is you know, going on with your emotions, who is doing this to you, what's going on. So this is kind of you standing in your power to break that cycle, to move forward. Like I'm saying, I don't feel it's going to be, it's not going to be a bed of roses. It's not going to be easy, but once 3 months, 4 months down the road, we're going to get that strength. Some of you've already got your independence. Some of you most probably already leading a separate life. It's just like passing ships in the night kind of thing. But there's still the legalities of sorting out here. So I do feel there is that's coming sooner rather than later. I've also got here, you know, the Five of Pentacles. So it's kind of, you know, with this, there's disguise here. So this maybe not be you. It might be you here, where you're hiding money, or you're putting money away, or ready for breaking away or moving forward here. But there's kind of, I want to just say, look, there's things in motions for, you know, the inevitable, one going one way, one going the other way. And it's kind of, you know, that's going to be happening sooner rather than later in the new year. Don't get me wrong, I feel there's going to be quite a few tears. There could even be, you know, tears Christmas Day, Boxing Day, kind of that energy. I know it's the guidance for this week, but there's just things that are going to be building within you for tackling next week, if you know what I mean. And we might have to bite a tongue, but again, it's like, when is the right time to say something? And it's kind of weighing all of that up. Really, really is. I can't. It's kind of, you know, in a way, I'm fighting this energy, or you're fighting this energy within yourself here. It's all right. I'm just looking at the Knight of Wands. Okay, sorry, my screen. It's there. There we go. The Knight of Wands here. So it's kind of, I'm looking at this, and and I just kind of feel you've got to look. Look, Wands is about action, but I kind of feel we can't rush in. We can't just, you know, like the stick of dynamite and explode. We've got to plan, take a time. So this week it's taking a time. So it's creating the action, but in for 2 or 3 weeks time, not for the here and now kind of thing here. But there's just something where rushing in, we don't need to rush in here. We've got to take a time. Sorry, I'm looking at that. I'm saying the Knight of Wands here, and it's a Knight of Swords. I do apologise. The light's catching. It is the Knight of Swords here, so I do apologise. But the Knight of Wands, I'm saying that for a reason. And I always say this to my students, you know, if you say something, you say it's because it's in the reading here. So the Knight of Wands, with that's, and I totally understand that. It's, don't rush in with action. Take your time here. This card here is showing the Knight of Swords. Yes, we will be cutting ties eventually. We are on the right track of breaking away or within a situation, but we don't need to rush in. And you see, obviously the knights, they're all on horses here, but I just feel with some of you, you've got to keep your head about things. You've got to keep your wits about things here. So it's like, right, I'm going to light the dynamite now. It's going to be crazy. And we're going to have a shit Christmas. We can't do that. We've got to take our time here, because if we create this energy this week, going into next week, it's going to be crazy. And it's going to be kind of tough. It's going to be horrendous. It really is going to be a nightmare. It's interesting because I've turned the Lovers card as well over here. Now, obviously, seeing the Lovers card, this is showing, I just feel with this, yes, relationships are created at Christmas and whatever, yes, which is great, but I'm not on that pathway here. What I feel with this, the Lovers, it's about make sure you love yourself, you believe in you. You know, Spirit have got your back here. They are going to sort you out big time. You know, they are going to show you this pathway. There's just things, it's about the right time, picking the right time, being perfect here. But do you know, at the end of the day, you have got this. It's interesting because I've just turned one of my own cards out here. I've designed these cards myself here, and this is stop thinking you are not good enough. You are good enough. You will succeed. It's going to be okay. It's also interesting turning the next card over here. It's okay to shut the door on a situation around you. So I do feel we are on the right pathway here with a few of you. That doors will be shut, and we are moving forward. And, you know, it's just picking the right time, the right situation when we say anything. This week, I don't feel it is. This week, do I feel taking action planning? Yes, I do. But we've got to wait till after Christmas. Yes, it's going to be tough. It's going to be crazy. But while you're doing this, love yourself, believe in you. We've got this. Bless you all. Thank you. But please, before you go, click that subscribe button. Really, really important. You know, you'll be in chance for winning a one-to-one reading with myself. Bless you all. Thank you.